fill in any Jewish name. My name is any Jewish name, president of NBC. We just need to know, Lauren, where do you want your show to air? Before Jimmy Fallon or after? That's the only question, because that's all I dream of. When I'm in that space before I go drift off to sleep, and in that space before I wake completely up. That's what I'm in there bargaining for all the time.
Mhm.
Show me what I need to do. How do I need to become a better person in order to gain this type of favor? And I know that it can be. So I ask you, and a lot of people feel like it's a bad thing to dream big. I'm from the Air Force. We aim high in all things. So I wonder, I know you do it. You have to. You have to, because we see it before they see it. I
Right.
see it, and then I go out to convince others of what I already know to be true. So what is that for you? What is it that you look towards that keeps you moving towards it?
I don't know what story I'm supposed to tell, but I feel like there's like I feel like there's so many stories that need to be told, and I want to put myself in a position to, if not play a role in telling it, possibly like producing it or putting it out there. And I think I struggled for a while in the beginning with being an actor and it having a meaning or giving back to people. And I think knowing that other people could see me, and because representation is so important, and having
Sure.
other little girls look at me and be like, oh, I can do that if I want to do that.
Right.
I think that was like where I was like, okay, that's what I want to do. And I just want to be able to inspire and help lead others in the same direction.
Who's your favorite actress?
Favorite? That's tough. I do love Regina King. She's one of my faves.
Yeah,
I love her, and I have for so long. And growing up, Gabrielle Union and Halle Berry were kind of like the thing, and I just always loved Regina King. And Kerry Washington is one of my favorites. And Viola Davis.
Octavia Spencer.
Who?
Octavia
Sorry.
Spencer.
Yes, Octavia. Yes, she's amazing. I love Octavia as well. Yes, I love her. I'm also a huge fan of like what's going on now, Issa Rae. I'm just like, I love what she does.
Yeah.
I love who she has. Yeah, everybody who she cast. I'm a huge fan of Amanda Seales. Like, I just think she's so dope, and I love that she speaks her mind, and she's a talented actress. And I mean, she does everything really. But
who's your favorite actor? If you could pick one actor to be the leading lady and he would be the leading man in a major motion picture, who would you hope that leading man would be? And don't worry, your boyfriend is all strictly professional.
Oh, that's tough. I didn't even think about that. Maybe Denzel. That's so cheesy. It's so cliche and typical. But Denzel, I guess.
That's a safe choice.
It was safe. I'm not thinking hard enough, but I mean, that would be amazing. And who else?
You sure you don't want to say somebody like
his son.
Who? His son?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, Denzel's son.
Yeah, I don't remember his name right this
one that was a football player in college?
And in the show. He was in
that's so funny you say him. When I lived out there, my good friend Maxine Morrow, who is Radon Chong's mother, took me to a little kid's basketball game, and her godson was playing, and it was on the same team with Dead Boy. And they lost, and they were all crying, and we had to take juice boxes down on the floor. It was so funny. Right. Isn't that funny that you chose him? Now, let me ask you last question before we start wrapping things up here. This hour was going to fly.
I know it did.
I told you. Easy peasy.
So quick. I was so nervous.
If you could play the role of any African-American woman, or say any woman.
Okay.
Any woman in history, if you could play the role, the lead role of someone that you feel has a story that is just, who would you choose? Whose story would you love to play?
Cleopatra. I would love to do that.
Oh, I can see you doing that. And she was a brown kid lady.
Yeah, I would love to see that played by me.
See, now, and also, so we say this to anybody that's going to remake Michael Jackson's Remember the Time. There's also that role in there. So she'll start there. Nikki's that's the manager.
Or Nefertiti. She was Nefertiti though.
Okay, so Nefertiti.
Same
we
thing.
don't know.
Same.
Right, same thing. Queen. No, just kidding. So
Exactly.
listen, what a joy! You are a true joy, Nikki. I'm telling you, everybody here. See look who finally showed up in the last couple minutes. Who?
Michael.
I don't know who you're talking about. I don't know anybody by that name.
Mr. Michael Toy.
Oh, Michael Toy, yeah. Oh, figures. His stuff won't show up in the. Yes, he's talking about she's so talented. She who? Aww. Where you been, Michael? So anyway,
hey, Michael.
I called him earlier and told him to make sure you were here. But we didn't need him. You did a great job, Nikki. Is there anything you'd like to tell people that's coming up? Where can we go? I know we have your connector here that I'm going to pop up on the screen in case people would like to follow you in your career, find out what's going on, keep their fingers on the pulse of all things Nikki C. Green. Go to @Nikki C. Green. You can find her on Instagram, Facebook, and all of your social. Go ahead, Nikki, take us out.
I think I would tell you to learn the business side of show business. I think that's what's not most important, but it's really important. I think people tend to forget about that. They get so into the craft and that part of it that they forget the actual business side, and that it is a business and it is work at the end of the day, and it is a professional thing. So I guess that.
That's my first